Welcome back to Keeping You Connected, Staten Island and New Jersey living. And in this episode, we're going to talk all things Dongan Hills. Fun fact, I grew up and lived in Dongan Hills for 26 years when I lived in Staten Island. So I'm totally going to show you my house. If you're new here, my name is Allison Moreau, broker owner of Real Connect Realty in Staten Island, New York with a dual license in New Jersey. And I help people and teach people buy and sell every single day between the two states. So we are going to dive into this video, but before I do that, don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe to Keeping You Connected, Staten Island and New Jersey living. All right, let's jump into the map. So this is Staten Island right here. This is Brooklyn, Verrazano Bridge. You have the Bayonne Bridge. This is Jersey, where my mouse is. You have the Goethals Bridge. This is Jersey, where the mouse is. And then you have the South Shore of Staten Island, which here is the Outer Bridge crossing, which also leads you into New Jersey. Okay. Now, as always, South Shore, right? This is the South Shore of Staten Island. Mid-Island, and then North Shore, okay? We're in Dongan Hills. We're considered Mid-Island-ish. Some people will say it's North Shore, but I was born and raised in Dongan Hills. I lived there for 26 years when I lived in Staten Island, and I'm going to tell you it's Mid-Island. What I'm also going to tell you before we get into this is Google is wrong, okay? Google is wrong because this map is not 100% accurate. In the sense that this is Dongan Hills too right here. So I am going to pull up another map to just show you. And I know because I lived in Dongan Hills and I lived right here. Right here. So this is another map. This part too is Dongan Hills. So Dongan Hills basically goes from Stowe Avenue to Old Town Road. So Highland Boulevard is here. And I lived on Liberty Avenue right about here. So all of this is considered like Dongan Hills. And then down here, it starts going into, let's just call all of this Dongan Hills. Then you have Midland over here and then South Beach on the other side. We'll get into those in another video, but for just the purpose of this video, this is Dongan Hills too, because I lived right here and grew up on, where's Highland Boulevard? I lived right here. Right here. Hi, Allison. Okay, let's get, I guess since we're on this page, no, can I not? Oh, there we go. Okay, so these are the stats right now. I know we don't normally do stats, but we're on this page anyway. I know, it's boring. Medium sold price is $660. It is definitely a seller's market in Dongan Hills. And again, we don't really do stats, so let's jump out of this. Here we go. Now, one of the most desirable things in Dongan Hills is its location. Okay, you are right here, Brooklyn Bridge. Access right here. Literally, let me tell you something. I lived right here on Liberty Avenue. Can I tell you, Father Cap, besides the boardwalk being right here, all you do is take Father Cap right here and you jump on 278. And you're going into Brooklyn or Manhattan. You have Highland Boulevard in Dongan Hills, which is one of the main streets that go through and through. You have Richmond Road at the top, which that is the Dongan Hills cutoff. And then you have the North Railroad train station right here, which again, if you are new to my page, hi, Dongan Hills. Staten Island has one train and it does not leave the island. I repeat, it does not leave the island. We like to have fun here because I can't be boring, right? Like, this is Dongan Hills. This is the line. Like, no, we're not doing that. All right, guys, we're just not doing it. Okay. So this is Dongan Hills right here, Mid-Island. Another huge factor in Dongan Hills, you have the Staten Island North Site Hospital. So I lived on Liberty Avenue right here. I lived right across the street from the hospital. Like, I literally, can we see a townhouse? I lived, this is fun. Oh, 496. I lived on 49. This was my old house right here. Oh, memories. 496 Liberty Avenue. This was my old house. That was our screen house. This was the patio we did, and this was my trees. Well, my mom loved the trees. This is not my car. I don't live here anymore. But this was our townhouse. We sold it maybe 10 years ago. No, has it been that long? I don't know. Maybe like 7 years ago. I remember this was all of this when I was growing up was dirt. All of it was dirt roads. We used to play like right here. Then they built apartments. Yep, those are Seaview apartments. So let's start at the bottom, I guess, and work our way up. So this is all Dongan Hills. Again, down here you have the hospital, right? You have Father Cap, which this right across the street from Father Cap is the Staten Island Boardwalk. It is the only boardwalk on Staten Island. It runs from Fort Wadsworth, right about here where the mouse is, all the way down to about Midland Beach at the end. See right where this loop is? The boardwalk kind of ends, but the actual boardwalk, right about here. Right about here. Like, so when you step up onto the boardwalk, that ends here, but you have all walking trails. You have all parks, you have all parking. A lot of people park their cars here and then they jump on the bus to go into Manhattan or Brooklyn to go to work. So that's all down here. This is newly built within the past. I mean, I still lived there when it was opened. This is now a rec center. I did sign up for a gym membership probably 2 years before I left. So let's say at least 10 years ago, because I left at 26. If I'm 30 something, not telling you, just kidding, 35. This has to be like 12 years-ish old. They have a racetrack on the top floor, and the bottom floor, half of it was a gym. The other half, I never really went to, so it was just like open. When I was there, it was like open rooms and stuff like that. They had horses over here. Right here, you have the second part of the hospital, with a mental health clinic on this side of the hospital. Seaview Avenue is another main road in Dongan Hills, let's say, because the hospital is right here. So you have three hospitals on Staten Island, North, South, and then Richmond Hospital. That's on the other side of Staten Island. And then you have the South, Staten Island South, University South is on the South Shore of Staten Island. So let's see. Now let's talk about what nobody wants to talk about, and that's Sandy. When the water happens, okay? When that craze, now I did not live in a flood zone. So when the water happens, I lived here my whole life. There was never any water, nothing. We did get water during Sandy, and that was the only time we ever got water. So right here, I think it stopped, I think it stopped right here-ish. That was the only time we ever got water. Nobody else, nobody's ever had water except for Sandy. There's a big like ditch here, and the water just came up from like the beach down here, I guess. But that was the only time we ever had water. And fun fact, after Sandy, we are still not in a flood zone. So that was just, listen, a lot of people got hit. But we're not in a flood zone. We never had to get flood insurance. They ended up not even paying for that, but that was the only time we ever got it. Okay, down here, let's see. And if anybody has any questions, just put them in the comments below and I will absolutely answer. I hate that these aren't live, so I can show you what you want to see too. But just answer in the comment, put them in the comments and I'll answer. All right, where did I go to school? Because it was right here. PS 52. I went here from kindergarten to 5th grade. Right here. They actually this is temporary closed because I drove past it the other day and they are renovating it. It kind of looks more like they did a bigger park, and half of it, right here, looks like a sensory park. So it looks like it's going to be really cool, but there's all gates around it. But this is PS 52. Let's back it up a little bit. You have all different kinds of homes in Dongan Hills. I lived in a townhouse, so it was attached on both sides with my family. There is 1 family, 2 family, co-ops, condos, basically all different kinds. You have 2 families that are going for over $1 million. You have, I think the townhouse, when we sold it, the price went up some, they just resold it again. I think 6 and change for the townhouse. So my aunt still lives my aunt and uncle still live in Dongan Hills, and we're going to be selling their home soon. probably be about 800. So you have a great price point in Dongan Hills, but again, you have a mix of things. So it's not like you have to have XYZ. But this is a very desirable area, especially because it's right by, like I said, the the bridge. Okay, so we have down here, this I consider all of this Dongan Hills as well. We have not just bagels, has the best bagels in this entire Dongan Hills section, without a doubt. They're so good. If you watch my Instagram, you see like I have posted about this. It's so good. Then you have Highland Boulevard. You have all different shops along Highland Boulevard. You have your Staples. Back here is where there are co-ops. So here's your co-ops in Dongan Hills. Let's see if we can get, well, I guess you can't really see like inside of them, but these range from studios to 1 and then 2 bedroom apartments. I mean, we probably sold at least 5 in here during my career. And again, these are co-ops. They're off Vera Street behind Staples. You have a field here. These are all like 1 family, 2 families. This is a doctor's office here. This used to be an animal like store, but of course it decided to put an amazing pizzeria when I left. Like how selfish of them, right? We have Ariana's here, huge garden place. They also have an Italian deli across the street. This is Highland Boulevard, ladies and gentlemen. Highland Boulevard. Buses run through it. Express and local. So express and local buses. Walgreens is here. You have more health centers along Highland Boulevard. So you get the drift, right? Highland Boulevard still has a lot of stuff. What I will tell you, negative part about Dongan Hills, which I guess from the bridge to about Newdorp, like the end of Newdorp, maybe Great Hills, Highland Boulevard traffic during rush hour is an absolute nightmare. I'm not going to lie to you and tell you that it's sunshine and rainbows, because it's not. It could literally take you, oh my gosh, especially on a Friday, an hour just to get like 3 neighborhoods down, which normally would take not even 10 minutes. It's an absolute nightmare. So sometimes the side streets, like I used to like go up and like go around and, try to like maneuver, but it's still, by the time you're done maneuvering, it still takes the exact time. So that is one downside of living anywhere on this side. Like I'd say all the way up to Oakwood. Like from here, Highland Boulevard is jam-packed. All of this through Dongan Hills, like from the bridge. And it starts right in Dongan, like it starts in Dongan Hills. Starts a little before like South Beachish. Yeah, so that is the not fun part. But let's see if we can like walk up some blocks. You want to do that? Let's see. Where is my I know we did it. I think we did it in the last video. Oh, there we go. Let's see. All right, we're on Highland Boulevard right now. They just redid this Burger King, so it does not look like this anymore. They have to update this because this looks a little trashy. It's not. It's actually really nice. All right, let's just go up a street. Is this the right street? Where are we? Atlantic Avenue. Pretty houses, 1 families. So you have all different kinds of homes here. You have ranches. You have high ranches. Where are they? You have colonial style homes. And I think we're driving up a one-way. We're driving up a one-way. But look at all these different kinds of homes. So you have a ranch right here. Oh, where did we go? There's a ranch. Ranch is a 1-level home. I don't know where we are now. Okay. Let's go and drive down Henry Street. Like this is all Dongan Hills. This is a semi, right? So they have all different kinds of homes in Eltingville, in Dongan Hills. Are we going back to, this is back to Highland Boulevard. Oh, we're on the wrong side. We're on the wrong side of the street. You have the Rabs Bowling Alley, which has been there forever. You have a lot of car places. We're gonna just drive through red light. Okay, this is a newer one. This is still here. This opened maybe like 2 or 3 years ago. I haven't tried it yet, but this is newer. Before this, it was a Mexican place, and before that, I can't remember. But it wasn't always that. Wendy's is here. You have a really, really, really good bakery here. Fun fact, where are we? This hair salon, You and Me hair salon, I would go to at least once a week to get my hair blown out. And right here, Highland Spa, I would also go here to get a massage because I walked there. I love to walk. And oh my God, They are amazing. And then you can get your nails done too. I believe the same owner owns all of them and they are incredible. The best ladies, whoever ladies is watching this, the best head massage is right here. Okay. Let's see. Orange Theory. This is newer right here. Maybe like 3-ish years old. Let's see. This is fun. Oh my gosh. This used to be Belfuri's Meats. Now it's a bagel store. They have really good bagels too, but I'll never give up. Like I'll never not go to Not Just Bagels. Let's show you the hospital like up close. Oh, no, did I take? No, I did not. Let me see. This is fun. Memory lane. I would walk all this. There's definitely a Dunkin' Donuts in a big Dunkin' Donuts because that's important, right? To me in Staten, in Dongan Hills. I used to walk there as well. Here is your hospital. Huge hospital. Fun fact: we have the best heart, cardio, heart the hospital here. That's probably not the right words, but we have the best heart section is in Staten Island. Great team. I know a couple people who have had heart stuff done, and they wouldn't even go to the city. They would literally go in Staten Island. You want to see, this is Dongan Hills. This is below the boulevard. So you got some ranches over here. We were just above. Now we're below. I guess it went from dark to light. We're on my old block. So let's just, we'll just drive past my old house and you'll see it. And then we're pretty much going to wrap it up because this is all of Dongan Hills. Oh, we're going from dark to light. This right here, see this yellow? This was my old house. And right here, right here. Apparently, right here, this is my old house. Hi, house. But yeah, hospital here. Those apartments that we talked about were here. The school we already talked about. It's pretty much everything. This is Dongan Hills, ladies and gentlemen. So yeah, did we go over everything? Yeah. So that's Dongan Hills. They have all different kinds of houses. They have a bunch of things to do. Next to Dongan Hills, you have New York, which has New York Lane. They have that new plaza down here. You'll probably be going to New York High School if you live in Dongan Hills. That's where I went, besides Richmond Town Prep. And then you're going to go to IS2, which is right here. Right here. If you are in middle school, that's where I went. So these are what you're zoned for. Or you can go to Catholic schools, but these are your public schools. I went to all of these. So we are pretty much done with this video. So I will jump out and see you on the other side. Oh my God, that was so much fun, right? You liked that little effect of jumping out. Okay, well, I hope you learned something today. I'm glad I was able to show you and give you a tour of the entire Dongan Hills sections, the schools, the shopping, the houses, the price points, and all of that fun stuff. Let me know in the comments what's your favorite part about Dongan Hills, and I will see you in the next video. And P.S., don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe to keeping you connected, Staten Island and New Jersey living. I will see you in the next video. Bye.